Hi, collective. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. My name is Lettice, and this is Seer Seeds Tarot. So I was just eating something. Hopefully nothing in my teeth. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah. Hi, how are you? How are you? This is gonna be a quick reading. Just want to see what's in the energy for us. I'm hearing something about just do it yourself. Trust yourself. Do it yourself. Trust yourself. Do it yourself. Okay? Sorry, I'm gonna mix it a little bit more because I've been reading out this deck a lot lately. But here goes nothing. The Most High. Hi, how are you, Most High? We want to thank you for all of the protection and provision you place in our path each and every single day. At this time, I want to draw our intention and attention towards binding up and casting out all cantankerous stones, monitoring spirits, and evil eyes. Big up the ancestors, angels, archangels, ascended masters, and all that beings for the highest good of the collective. At this time, before we get into this message, I hope that it speaks to the hearts of the collective, with myself included, if need be. Without further ado, with all these things I say, claim, proclaim, maintain. Amen. Ashe. Ashe. Okay. What do you have for us today, Spirit? Excuse me. 8 of Wands, Tower, 10 of Cups. Oh, straight to it. The news is gonna arrive, might be devastating, but on the other end of it, there will be something lasting. So if this pertains to your love life, maybe this is the point in the year where all of your cycles close out. Like, you actually are not talking to anybody anymore. Even if you just started talking to them 3 days ago, like, they're falling away because it's meant to be that way. So, and I'm seeing here with the Tower, it may have been a person or two individuals you were dating that you were really interested in. You wanted to see where it could possibly go, right? And unfortunately, you know deep down inside that those are not your persons, or at least in the form that they're in right now. You guys would have nothing but chaos. So I'm seeing here, you are gonna get what you want, but it's like, what are you willing to sacrifice to get it? Because you have to give it up. You have to have the room for that. You can't be spreading yourself thin, you know, talking to 12 men, 12 women, thinking that, yeah, I'm gonna have the capacity to talk to or give my all to and build an empire with my emperor. Because I'm not saying the empress or the emperor doesn't have options, that they don't have suitors, but they're not entertaining everybody. They know that they're not meant to be with everybody. Okay? Maybe you're also the type of person who, you know, you give your all. Yeah, justice. You give your all to a party. You are in modern language, like the way that we talk about this is like, oh, stop acting like a wifey for a man who's not even acting like your husband, right? But I feel like for an empress or an emperor is like, it's in you, it's not on you. It's actually very difficult for you to start depreciating your own value or being something that you're not. So you know that you're the type of person who is very attentive, very considerate, very intentional. You do, in a way, make room for the party that you are entertaining. It's not that you necessarily need to expand and entertain 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people just so that you don't give your all to one person, because that seems to not work anyways, right? You'll talk to 12 people and still only be really interested in one person. It's like a game of chess and all of these I forgot the name of the pieces, but you know, like the little basic ones that are on the front line. You got a lot of frontliners that you're ready to dispose of, but there's only one queen. There's only one, you know, and those are the characters that you actually care about. So if you're a queen, you really only give, you know what I'm saying? You get where I'm going with this. So at the end of the day, it's not helpful to have 10 suitors and actually entertain all 10 of them. Because you're really only, you specifically, who I'm talking to, you're really meant for one person who is a match, who has the strength, who has, you know, you're an empress and you deserve an emperor. So at some point you're going to come to the understanding that it's really not about entertaining more, dating more. And don't get started on pursuing. And take that with a grain of salt. Like, if you see something that you like, I'm the first one to tell a lady, you see something that you like, pursue it. And when I say pursue, I don't necessarily mean like, oh, you're gonna be mine. I mean, flirt with them. Let them know that express interest is what I mean. And that may still not go nowhere, but it's your life. So what I'm seeing here is justified for you to have this tower of trying to be something that you're not, right? And actually stepping into a 10 of cups, something that is stable, that is going to give you that security that you long for. It's going to be justified, because at the end of the day, now you're just taking yourself off the market. Because why the hell is an empress or an emperor in the same pool as a fucking page, as a fucking knight, as a and no offense into those parties, no offense to those persons or parties, but let's be real, like, if you know that there is an emperor for you, why are we taking up charity cases trying to make the King of Wands change his ways and be something and be something that he's not? Especially if the King of Wands is leaning more on the promiscuous side. Why are we trying to make him settle down when he clearly wants to be poly or whatever? When there's an emperor that knows your value, sees you, and is not gonna he's not gonna come up off you, or she's not gonna come up off you. I'm just saying. So sometimes the biggest test of our value is literally just not being interested. Somebody's just like, yeah, been there, done that, heard that story, you're good. Make them fight for you. What? Yeah. Make them travel towards you. Let them close the distance. Stop closing the distance. If you feel confused, I honestly say at this point, if you feel confused, you feel like there's a lack of clarity on what's going on between you and somebody, and you just don't know whether or not this person like you or not, they don't like you enough. You're not a priority. You feel me? Yeah. We're leaving those anxious attachments and all of that in the past. Speak of the Empress, and here she go. I see y'all. I see y'all. Wow. The Star and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, let them come towards you. Let them build their ships and sail towards you. The King of Pentacles could have all the money in the fucking world and not a lick of consideration for you. He might not even like you, for real. He just wants you, he wants to collect you the same way he collect money. I know I'm always preaching about how the Empress in our collective, the Empress, the Emperor in our collective, you guys are not afraid of getting off of your throne and doing hard work. 1111, yeah, you guys aren't afraid of doing those things. But excuse me, High Priestess, you've done a lot of work, especially in the romantic relationship department. You've done enough. You've done enough fighting. You've done enough to prove yourself. You've cooked, you've cleaned, you've paid. You've paid the price to be the boss. Okay? I don't need to see you coming off this throne in 2026. I'm so for real. The Divine. Because I don't think you're giving people the opportunity to really grasp your value until you exit their life. When you, and this is difficult for me to say because I don't necessarily want you to change who you are at core, right? You are rare at core. It's very rare to see such a multifaceted person, multifaceted queen, an empress at that, who can get down and dirty, can transition into her page, into her knight, into her king energy, and her, you know, you're able to flow into all of these energies and be what you need to be to get shit done. You're able to meet people halfway. Shit, you're able to meet people when they're not giving nothing. And don't get me wrong, that's a beautiful skill to have, but you're not working at a homeless shelter when it comes to romance. We don't need to play savior, okay? And I want you, especially when it comes to your romantic life, let these people chase you down to the end of the earth. Let them start their fool's journey to approach you. Let them come towards you. Let them grieve you. I'm tired of us crying. I'm tired of us grieving people who didn't deserve us. Putting people on pedestals they wasn't even half of what you are. Yeah, we're not giving away no more power. We're going to sit in it, okay? So this 2026, use discernment, babe, but I really don't need you coming off your throne. Let them come to you. Hold on, show me the Emperor spirit so I know it's real. Because I want to show y'all something. Well, it's not the Emperor, but it is the Nine of Cups. But I just want to see, I want y'all to see where the masculine is, what they're doing. Hold on. One more time. Ooh. On the floor? All right. I see Spirit is gonna be throwing love in your face in 2025. As soon as you don't want that shit, apparently. As soon as you don't want that shit. I just asked for one thing, and y'all showing me everybody but the card that I want to see. I just want to see one card. Y'all can do that for me. Okay. If I find it, I'm about to show y'all. Okay, here we go. Because I need y'all to see this. You see the empress, you see the emperor. Either way, she's still sitting down. What are we talking about? And he is not. He, she, they, them. They are not. She is seated, sitting pretty, sitting powerfully, sitting educatedly. And you see where what he's coming out is, and he's wearing white. Ain't no deceit. All cards on the table. What are we talking about? Open, vulnerable. I don't believe in slavery, but anyways, let me not say that. Y'all go take that out of context. Oh boy. Ugh. Passenger princess. Yeah, but I'm seeing here, oh boy, yeah, the lovers. I'm seeing here that you might be the one like after this last cycle, you might be the one now who has the commitment issues. You just, I don't even want that shit no more. I keep saying that. Y'all have this very strong energy about you right now where it's like you don't even want it no more. Like, damn. What's gonna make me happy? The Magician and the Sun card. Yeah. You're alchemizing your life. You're reconstructing shit. You're like, fuck, well, excuse me, if this thing don't come through, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna be heartbroken and shattered forever? No. That sounds really stupid, actually, to be torn up. But I think that also shows that you're like in the perfect place now to receive what you've been looking for. It's always a thing of like, well, do you really want it? Or were you just desperate at the time? All right, y'all, I'm done. Shout out my free spirited people, my liberated motherfuckers. Stay blessed, stay woke, stay abstinent. It's a cold world. It's a dangerous place right now. And you deserve happiness. And I hope you can, I was gonna say exploit, but open up, access happiness in every possible way, every possible facet. Yeah. Any closing messages for the collective spirit? Strength, stay strong. Yeah, stay strong, because on the other end of like what may feel like a nightmare or just unnecessary stress and just turbulence, On the other end of that, there is success, there's recognition. There is going to be someone, people, multiple people. The world is going to see you. The divine is going to see you. Your ancestors are going to see you for your hard work, for your perseverance. All right? I love you guys very much. And you deserve it all. So, yeah, don't make it easy. Them standards need to be a little bit higher. Okay? Your nose is supposed to be turned up. Low key. Because I just have a feeling that y'all was entertaining bums. Entertaining between blessings. And it was rubbing off on you. Yeah. Stay strong. Stay gracious. I love you guys.